Hello, how are you? It's not so nice out there today, is it? Pretty miserable, in fact. So today we are going to have a look at these seeds, see what we've got. This batch here is new stuff that we bought, and this is existing stuff. So a lot of this could be from when we had the allotment, which is a good 18 months ago. Might not be any good, so we've got to try and judge what we're going to do with it all. So I'll give it a good sort out, and then me and Kirsten will talk, have a chat, work out what we need, what we're going to sow, what we're going to throw. You all right, Jen? Yeah, good girl, good girl. Right, so we've sorted these out a bit, haven't we?
Yes, we've got all the seeds out, so we know what we've got, what we want to buy, and when they need sowing, and all that sort of stuff.
So we've got our lists.
Made
here.
lists. Yeah, so we've still got quite a few veg type seeds to get.
Yeah, we've got less veg than I thought, actually.
But flowers wise, I don't need to get anything. There's just 4 things that I'd like to get. Whether I can get those in seed form or plant form, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, cool. Right, so, and on the veggies that we can sow immediately, what have we got?
There's not a lot. There's parsnips, lamb's lettuce,
Obviously the onions.
onion, radish, and a lot of them are March. But there are some quite a few we've still got to get.
Yeah.
So they might be earlier sowing. Because we haven't got any sort of chilies or tomatoes. We haven't got any tomatoes, have we?
No, well, we had some, but we threw them away, didn't we? Because
Okay.
they were out of date, and by quite a distance, quite a while. So anyway, that was useful, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We separated it into herbs and then kind of tried to go through like root vegetables and then beans and then brassicas and all that sort of stuff, didn't we?
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
think we've got it all covered.
Very good. You were a big help, weren't you, Jen? Were you a big help? Yes. It's Saturday morning. It's not a bad day. Weather-wise, no more rain forecast. It rained overnight a little bit. These are our garlics. Oh, I can't believe that. Something is digging up here. Crying out loud, I thought they were safe up here. Yeah. Right. Just literally discovered that. That's annoying. I thought that was a safer area. So we've got a few onions in here. And this was our garlic that we're overwintering. But something's been digging in there overnight. And that's the first time I've noticed that. Here's Jenny. She was fast asleep on the sofa a minute ago. She can sense when I'm coming out. Are you coming? Come on then. You coming out? Come on in. Out. Didn't think you were coming. Thought you were fast asleep. So we are going to go to a couple of garden centres this morning. Might get some footage, I'm not sure. We're continuing to want to buy our trees, so we can only really do one at a time because of car space. That only just fits in. It's about 9 foot, 10 foot tall. So we want another one. So that is a yellowy plum, and we want a darker one about there. And then we also, a bit more expense, but it's something that I really want. I want a sort of park bench type seat to be here underneath the oak tree, which I think will be a good place to have a bench. And then when I've done some work, I can just have a sit down without having to get any of the other chairs out and look at everything that I've achieved. So I've seen a few, I won't say on sale, but at a reasonable price in the first garden centre we're going to, which is at Chapel St Leonard's. About 150 quid, 180 quid for various other ones. So we'll have a look and probably make a decision and order one today. Can't get that in the car, so they'll have to deliver, which will add another 20 quid on. But I think that will be a good addition to the garden.
A lot more furniture here now,
Yeah, no, it's good.
yeah, we moved everything around.
You got me squished in here like a bloody sardine.
That's all right. We've got something precious in the back. Yeah.
My legs only just fit in and I've only got little legs.
Stop bloody moaning.
Not that way. This way. Come on.
Okay, so we've just got back from the garden centres. So I went to Chapel St Leonard's Garden Centre, which is a big chain one, British garden centres, and got a bench. And we then went to our sort of like little independent local one and got another fruit tree, because they've got the best range of fruit trees. So this is the new addition. It's a Braeburn apple, and yeah, I think it looks good. So we have got the Braeburn apple, we've got that yellowish plum there, the established old Bramley apple there, and then over here we've got pear tree, cherry, and another apple, Eton apple. So 6 fruit trees now in, where there was just one when we came. I think officially 6 is the number of fruit trees that you need to call it a little orchard. So there you go, I've got an orchard. That's the other addition. And I thought that was quite reasonable, because I was going to make a bench myself. The wood that I would need was going to be a fair old amount, and that's 150 quid. Managed to get it in the car, so I saved myself 20 quid on delivery as well. But that, I shall sit down and show you the view. Maybe not on a freezing cold day like today, but that will be my view. Sunday morning, beautiful day again. What I've done, so the new bench, so as a general rule, what I will be doing will be putting this away for 3 months in the garage to just protect it over winter. So that would be December, January and February, and then put it out early March. But I can't be asked to put it away now just for the next 3 or 4 weeks. So it's going out straight away. But what I don't want is I don't want the legs to be permanently on the grass. It starts to decay. So, and also it wasn't quite level, the ground. So what I've done is I've put those bricks in there as a base for it. The idea will be to plant around this. So I don't want it to be sort of membraned and pebbled. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to plant, but we're going to plant something around it that builds up around it and smells really nice. So we just got to see now if everything works and if it's level. So from the house you could tell that it was on a slant. It's okay. And I think
Morning, Jenny. You gonna wag your tail? Thank you. That's better. Yeah. So I dug the ones on that side a bit deeper to level it off. I've got spirit level. Let's see how close we got it. Pretty damn close.
So today we're going to plant the first of our potatoes. We've got these 30-litre pots. Link in my description if you're interested. We've got 10 for about 37, 38 pounds, so about just over £3 each, nearly £4 each. We're going to plant these, which are rocket first earlies, sort of salad potatoes. I've only got the 7 in there. Ideally I'd do about 2 layers of 3, so I'd do 6. I'm going to put all 7 in this time, because these in particular are going to be ones that we pick fairly early. They're going to be fairly small. Just want as many as possible to give us a few meals from it. And they are saying grow 10 to 12 weeks. So let's call it 3 months from now. So March, April, May. Let's hope we can be eating these in May with our salads. That's the compost that I'm going to use from our favourite garden centre, West Home Garden Centre, Old Leek in Lincolnshire. It's good stuff. £10 a bag, 80 litres, but yeah, really good stuff. They do all their seeds and everything just in using that. So yeah, we shall get on with it and then place it into the greenhouse. So that's them done. Basically just 2 layers. It's the 2nd of the 2nd. I'll put on 2nd of the 5th is the sort of expected time. I've left a bit of a gap at the top. So when they start shooting up, I'll earth them up with a little bit more compost in a few weeks' time. Just need to give this a bit of a sort out because I've got those potato chitting trays coming in the next couple of days. I certainly want to keep some of them down there. I've got 50. I'll keep some in the woodshed outside, but it's undercover. But I want to keep a big chunk of them here. Just needs a bit of a sort out, that's all. I do need to find a way of keeping these as well, because I don't really want them just along there and they're falling all over the place. So I'll work out some way of getting them along here. See what I've got in spare bits of wood and we'll go from there. Let's have a look. You alright, Jen? Yeah? You're not sure, are you? Okay. Right. Let's see what we can do with these. Some more down there. So rather than buying any sort of cheap bits of plastic or metal little hook things, let's see if we can make something. That's a neater job, isn't it? Saves having them all on the floor there. Such a stunning day today. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so I've got my first 3 tubs of potatoes in. It's the first time I've grown potatoes in tubs, so I'm no expert. I've not gone through how I do it because I'm not 100% sure myself, so I don't want to advise. So I've just followed a few people that I respect off YouTube, and I've done similar kind of stuff. So I've got some one called Rocket, which is a first early, Charlotte, which is very well known, and I've grown Charlottes plenty of times before, but just in the old method in a bed, and then some Maris Piper. So I've put down the dates of when I think they're going to be ready, and yeah, we shall see. But I'll put them in the greenhouse because we've got a few frosts this week and it's pretty cold. But if I know that there's a week or two of sort of relatively mild weather, I'll plonk them outside and it'll save me having to water them. But yeah, that was a nice easy method. So today we're going to do a bit of an experiment. So I've often thought, why buy seed potatoes against your sort of your supermarket bought ones, which have started to sprout. So we've got some Maris Piper of seed potatoes in, which I put in yesterday, but we're going to just do an experiment alongside it. I've got these 4 Maris Piper ones that we bought from Tesco Finest, I think it was, and it was only about 2 weeks ago, and they've already started chitting. We don't buy our potatoes generally from supermarkets because of this. We buy them from farmers markets or car boots or whatever, they are direct from the farmers. But in this time of the year, we have to. So I'm going to plant these alongside my seed potatoes and see the difference. I am going to put them in the greenhouse, but when they start popping up, they'll probably go outside just to be on the safe side. I don't want any disease or anything if this went wrong, but I don't think it will.
You fancy going for a walk? Yeah? Should we go for a walk? You lead? Do you need a lead? Or are you going to be a good girl? I think you'll be a good girl, don't you? I'll take it just in case. Right. Just come on, this way. This way. Oi, daft head. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Oh, you know we don't go this way normally, don't you? Should we go the other way? Come on then, let's go the other way. This way. You want to bring a stick with you? Okay, you can bring a stick. Come on in. So we're going to, those yellow sort of buttercuppy type looking bulbs that have come up are aconites. Thank you to everybody who commented, and yes, I should know, but I've got to test you guys. So anyway, there's a big clump of them over here, but I would like some in the woodland section, so I'm going to dig out a few and transplant them in a bit. So this is them close up. Very much a sort of woodlandy plant. So I'm going to leave a lot there. I'm going to tidy up because they've been sort of like there's bramble and grass and all sorts, and ivy and everything. So I'm going to tidy that up a bit and transplant a few into the woodland section. It is a stunning day, but it's only set to be like this for a few hours, and then the rain's coming in later on this afternoon. Then we've got 3 really beautiful but cold days ahead. So yeah, I'll make the most of this morning, and then this afternoon do some indoor jobs. Next few days I've got some massive orders coming in business wise, so I don't know how much gardening I'll get done. So that's got about 3 decent clumps of the aconites in here now. 1 at each end and 1 towards the middle. Hopefully they'll spread and look good. I think I'm aiming for next time I do a vlog, I will have covered all that with cardboard, found some soil from somewhere, and yeah, extend the depth of this even further, because I'm really enjoying doing this woodland section. And I think it looks pretty damn good. Right, that's it for this week, or for this vlog. Hopefully I shall get another one out next week, but as I say, I've got 4 or 5 days maybe of sorting through a rather big order to process. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you would. Thumbs up, positive comment, all that malarkey. And we shall see you, hopefully, in about a week's time. Take care.
Thank you.